On this channel, we provide useful programming information with practical code examples. This time, we will cover CSS properties related to 3D animation. We will explain how CSS 3D animations work and how to use them, along with example code. You can learn how to perform 3D transformations with the transform property and how to add three-dimensional motion using perspective and transform style. Enabling subtitles will make the code descriptions easier to understand. Modern web browsers allow you to create three-dimensional 3D animations using only CSS. Since you can create lightweight and visually appealing interactions without using JavaScript, it contributes to improved UI, UX. CSS 3D animations mainly utilize the following properties. The transform property changes the position, rotation, and scale of elements. The perspective property sets the viewpoint distance to express 3D depth. The transform style property specifies whether child elements should be transformed in 3D space. The backface visibility property controls the visibility of the backface of elements. The animation and transition properties are used to define animations. Let's start by defining a 3D animation that rotates an element around the y-axis using @keyframes. The rotate y3D animation rotates the element 360 degrees around the y-axis. The transform style property is set to preserve 3D to maintain the 3D transformations of child elements. The perspective property sets the viewpoint distance to adjust the sense of depth. Here, 800px is set. Let's also define a 3D animation that rotates an element around the x-axis. The rotatex 3D animation rotates the element 360 degrees around the x-axis. Let's define a 3D animation that combines rotations on both the x and y axes. Rotating on multiple axes creates a stronger 3D effect. Let's define a hover animation effect that flips the front and back of a 3D card. By setting the backface visibility property to hidden, the back side is prevented from appearing in the front. Applying rotate y 180 deg to the card back class creates the backside of the card. Applying rotate y 180 deg on hover flips the card. Let's define a 3D animation for a cube. Each face of the cube appears while rotating, expressing the 3D effect through hover or automatic animation. The cube class is displayed in 3D because its transform style property is set to preserve 3D. Each face of the cube is pushed forward from the cube's center using translates 100px, forming a 3D cube. The rotate cube animation automatically rotates the cube by combining the Y and X axes. Reducing the perspective value brings the viewpoint closer to the element, emphasizing depth and enhancing the 3D effect. Conversely, increasing the value moves the viewpoint farther away, resulting in a more natural and subtle 3D appearance. Here, let's change the perspective property from 800px to 200px to display the cube's 3D animation. By changing the perspective property from 800px to 200px, the viewpoint becomes closer and the depth is more emphasized. The source code for this video can be downloaded from the official website. If you like, please visit the URL in the description to aid your learning. I hope this video helps improve your programming life. By subscribing to the channel, we can deliver more useful information to you.